everyone, what's up? It's Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you doing? Now, firstly, I said Friday in my previous video. Now, I have been all kinds of confused clearly about what day of the week it is. It's Thursday. I'm like, damn, you dumb bitch. It is Thursday. So, happy Thursday. We got there. Woo. Hope you're all having a great day. This is going to be a bit of a mixed video again. This one, we're going to be talking about Jaclyn Hill. Now, if you don't know, if you're not aware, if you haven't seen my previous videos on this, then Jaclyn Hill has had a bit of a shocker of a week. I mean, I'm sure you guys are probably aware by now, you know, what's been going on with Jaclyn Hill, because Jaclyn Hill released her limited edition summer collection. It was like the Hot Tropics collection, it was called. And it's done really well. When I went and looked at the products online, a lot of them have actually sold out. So the collection has done really, really well. But Jaclyn got so much criticism over the shade range on the bronzers. And I can see why. You know, I'm totally not saying that she did an amazing job with the shade range of these cream bronzers, you know. No, you know, I'm not going to defend Jaclyn Hill on these bronzers. But one really messed up thing did happen in this whole drama, this whole scandal that was going on with Jaclyn Hill and these bronzers. I mean, it's not really a scandal. It's more just that people were complaining about the shade range of these bronzers. I've already made 2 videos on this topic, so I'm not going to go really deep into the whole Bronzergate thing again. But Jaclyn had these bronzers come out with a collection. People were not happy. That was the kind of short Cliff Notes version. People not happy. People claimed it was racist and everything. You know, like I said, I am not defending Jaclyn Hill on that at all. But Jaclyn then put out a tweet saying that she'd been kind of accosted and 2 guys had tried to get her into a car. So she was really scared. She made a tweet about it. Then somebody called Kevin James Bennett, who is a cosmetics developer, accused Jaclyn Hill of lying. He put out a series of like 4 tweets accusing Jaclyn Hill of lying about what had happened to her on that night. So he decided to put out 4 tweets berating Jaclyn, saying that she was lying. Now, for me, this was something that I looked at and I thought, oh my God, you know, here you've got somebody saying, a man particularly, you know, not that it matters that it's a man, but you've got somebody saying, oh yeah, your experience isn't real. How do you know? You know, were you with her? Were you with Jaclyn when she claims this happened? You know, I'm not going to sit here and say that Jaclyn Hill was lying about what she said happened to her. Over on Twitter, people were crazy. When I put out these tweets from Kevin James Bennett, people were crazy. People were really, really going at him. You know, they were not happy with the words that he'd used to describe what Jaclyn had been through. They were not happy at the tone, the way that he was speaking about Jaclyn. So underneath Jaclyn's post, I put these tweets up, and then all these fans came in, and it was like, well, I don't know if they're all Jaclyn fans, you know, but all these people came in saying, oh my God, that is disgusting. He should not have spoken to you like that. He should not have spoken about Jaclyn like that. That's disgusting. That's misogynistic. That's this, that's that. So people all came in, said their piece about it on Twitter. You know, rightly so. But Jaclyn actually took to IG stories and clapped back at anyone who said that she was lying about what she'd been through. So Jaclyn's had a hell of a week. A hell of a week. Because not only that, Jaclyn then released an IG story, I think it was this morning, I saw this one, where she was talking about having a carbon monoxide leak in her house and having to get the fire brigade and everything down to sort it out. And I'm like, how many things can go wrong for Jaclyn Hill in 1 week? 1 week. I'm like, damn, you know, this woman, she's cursed.
Guys, okay, so as you know, I posted yesterday, I tweeted, and I also posted it here about me like physically being pulled to a guy's car this weekend. It was extremely scary and extremely traumatizing, and I said that I wanted to come here and talk about it in detail, and I still do, and I still plan to. The reason I haven't gotten on here yet is because yesterday was a way harder day than I thought. Like the first half of the day, I don't know. I was just like, thank God I'm okay. And then the second half of the day, something kind of set in where I was like, it was really, really scary. Anyways, I had obligations today. I had to work. I had to get up. I had to put on my makeup, which was the best thing. I've been working all day and popping on social media, seeing people say that I'm doing this for attention or I'm making this up has got me so livid. I can't even put it into words. I'm so angry over this. People who are accusing me of lying about a guy grabbing me and another. Anyways, I had to stop myself because I'm getting really angry. I'm not an angry person. I do not get this emotion, honestly, often at all, but I'm so pissed right now. The fact that yesterday my mom spent the entire day such a fucking wreck, you know, for better lack of words, just over the thought of what could have happened. And then there's people out here saying that I would lie about this. It just says so much more about your character than it does about mine. Like, are you capable of lying about something like this? Or have you lied about something like this before? Like, I don't understand. It's got me so angry. And it's because of people like you. When I say people like you, I'm talking about the people who are accusing me of lying. It's because of people like you that women don't come forward when bad things happen. Thank you, Jesus, that I am completely 100% safe. It shook me up. It scared the shit out of me. I've learned my lesson. I'm never going anywhere else ever again. But it's because of people like you that women do not have the balls to stand up and say this happened because they're afraid that they're going to be accused of lying. It's bullshit. Firefighters came very quickly, surprisingly, which was amazing. Literally jumped out and like ran into my house. Long story short, I have a golf cart. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys my golf cart. I have a golf cart that we ride around. And basically the charger, it was leaking. And the AC was pumping from the garage carbon monoxide into my home while I was in bed sleeping. Once again, you guys, I am just so thankful that I am okay and I'm alive. And it's like so weird because what happened to me this weekend when I was grabbed, I was away from Jordan for like 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds. And this morning he leaves for work. And then this happens. I'm like, you're never leaving my side again. Like, what is going on? What is happening? Can you imagine? I mean, they call this the silent killer for a reason. Like, has this ever happened to any of you guys? Have you ever, I didn't even know that I had alarm system in my house, to be honest, that detected carbon monoxide. Thank God for it. Are you joking? I'm like, okay, I need every alarm possible now. But wow, I'm still shooken up. The fact that I said grab my dogs, no shoes. I couldn't even go back to my house because for obvious reasons. The firefighters had to air out my house for a couple of hours. So I just had to drive with literally just a robe and my dogs in the back, no shoes, to my parents' house. Just like, it was, On a happier note, so my two best friends from LA, Mike and PK, are on their way to me right now. They are landing in 45 minutes. I'm gonna go pick them up from the airport. Kind of like a little early celebration. My birthday is next Tuesday, so thank goodness that drama didn't happen while my friends were in town, and I was the only one who was scared and not them. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm definitely upping my security and my alarm system after this week. Like, the party's over. Also, one more thing. As soon as I got off the phone with the security company, the first thing I did, of course, was call Jordan to let him know what was happening and what was going on. And once I started to get like a little bit more clear-minded, the first thing I thought of was I should have gotten a picture of my alarm system saying carbon monoxide detected. Because when I get online and I tell my followers, they're not going to believe me. They're going to think I'm lying to get attention. But I didn't get a picture.
So that was Jaclyn clapping back at everyone, saying that she was lying to get attention about these incidents that have happened to her. So the other thing that I was going to talk about in this video was James Charles. James Charles. Now, he is in a little bit of trouble still over these whole sexting things, you know, these allegations. He's in a little bit of trouble still because there was an article that came out recently from Insider talking about the fact that James Charles' two most recent videos are the most disliked James Charles videos on YouTube. They're some of the most top disliked videos on YouTube. And one of them was a video where he was baking cookies, and the other one was that open conversation video that he uploaded. Now, these videos, I'm like, you know, I don't know. If James Charles committed a federal crime, should he be allowed on YouTube to come back as normal and get away with it? No, you know, I don't really think so. But that wasn't all, because as well as these videos getting really high numbers of dislikes, also James Charles has lost something like 100,000 subscribers recently as well. So it seems that James's return isn't being as well received as we think it is. You know, it seems that people are still trying to hold James accountable for sexting, you know, teenage fans, minors. It seems people are still going with it, still trying to kind of hold his feet to the fire a little bit. I don't know, you know, I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how things turn out. The only thing that's going to say to me that James Charles has changed is real changed action. You know, if we never see another story about James Charles sexting a minor again. But, you know, come on, it's been what, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many times now? You know, so I guess it just depends. It's weird though how the Frenemies has ended, and also now Deaf Noodles has been taken off Twitter. I'm like, what's going on? Deaf Noodles got taken off Twitter. He got suspended. And I'm like, this is weird, because Deaf Noodles, to me, he's a commentator. His channel is satire, like a lot of it. So I don't get why he was taken off Twitter. There was a statement that said he'd been taken off because people in Germany had reported his account or something. I'm like, dude, at this point, I'm blaming James Charles fans. Seriously, I am blaming the James Charles fans and stans for actually, you know, getting Deaf Noodles reported on Twitter and being the reason that he's lost his account. You know, it's a shame, because I feel like every time Deaf Noodles made a mistake on a story, he did correct it. But also, like, it was convenient to go and see Deaf Noodles' page, the Twitter page. You know, everything was there laid out, and you could just see if there was anything that you wanted to talk about in videos or anything that was big news, you know. So it was convenient for a lot of commentators and a lot of drama channels, also journalists. I know Kat Tenbarge used it. So, you know, it's a shame. I hope that Deaf Noodles does get his account back. But I'm going to leave this little video right here. So I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Let me know what you think about all the drama with Jaclyn Hill, James Charles, Deaf Noodles. I'm going to say love you guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.